It is an age-old question. What's in a name? Can the name you're given at birth affect the rest of your life?
CBS's on-the-road reporter Steve Hartman hopes so, in a good way. Our traveler Mark Kane is naming names.
Good morning. This is Meryl, my soon-to-be 9-year-old daughter.
You may have seen Steve Hartman's Kindness 101 series on CBS Mornings. His children, daughter Meryl and son Emmett, help Dad tell stories about kindness and character. Meryl and Emmett, not common names, but for the Hartman family, inspirational. The inspiration for Meryl's name goes back to the summer of 2011. Steve was reporting on a resort in Lakeside, Ohio, where young people have taken up the old-age sport of shuffleboard.
It starts with the Pee Wee singles.
While shooting this story, Steve interviews one of the world Pee Wee champs. Her name was Meryl Hubbard. The two had never met before this interview.
Well, some people, name their children after, loved ones or great friends, and others name them after complete and total strangers.
It so happens that Hartman's wife was with him at the time. She was pregnant with their daughter.
We were thinking about things, and then we heard somebody yell out Meryl. And we go, well, that's that girl. That's that girl that impressed us so. Let's name her after that. We were looking for inspiration, and she was just so charming and, really bright. And I guess, when you name your child, it's a little bit of a wish. Like, I want my child to grow up like this someday.
Steve's wish seems to have come true. This is Meryl Hubbard, 20 years old now. She's a junior at UW-Madison and has kept in touch with the Hartman family, visiting that same Ohio resort each year. A chance encounter 11 years ago had a big impact on her life.
Yeah, he did. He really did. And I didn't know it at the time either. I was very nervous for that interview. But I think it was him and his wife, Andrea, that kind of looked out for me. And over the years, as I've gotten older, I see them every year. I babysat Meryl when she was born. And I taught Emmett and George shuffleboard so they could also go on to win national championships, which they have.
The older Meryl sees a lot of herself in the younger version.
She is, yeah. She is spunky and exciting and just a very whimsical girl. And she also dances, so that's pretty special.
Meryl came to Madison to study dance. But now, get this. She's majoring in dance and journalism.
And what I never saw coming was that maybe one day she might become a journalist. It's just, she gave us the great gift of her inspiration and her name, and now hopefully, we can help launch her on a journalism career. But it's blossomed into something that I certainly never could have imagined when we made that decision all those years ago.
Maybe one of the best decisions ever.
Thank you. I feel like we did. Maybe some other day we could do a story about my son Emmett and how we named him after a urologist in Toledo.
Maybe some other day. Traveling to Madison, I'm Mark Kane, News 3 Now.
That's going to be a good story. And here's an interesting fact, which Steve revealed in his original story back in 2011. Steve himself was a world champion shuffleboarder back in the day. He says of all the awards he's won in his career, this is the one he cherishes the most.